Okay, let's talk about something that is super annoying. You know what a power flicker shuts down a computer you really needed to stay running? Well, today, we're going to fix that. I'm going to show you this one simple but honestly incredibly powerful setting that will save you a world of frustration.
So let's dive into what I like to call the auto power on riddle. It's all about that moment of dread when you realize a tiny power blip has taken your machine offline.
I mean, you know the feeling, right? The power comes back on, but your PC, it just sits there, dark, silent, waiting for you to physically walk over and press the button. It seems like such a small problem, but man, it can cause some major headaches.
And look, this is about so much more than just convenience. If you're running something that needs to be on 24/7, like a home media server, a remote work desktop, or yeah, even a crypto mining rig, that downtime is a real problem. So how do we fix it?
All right, so the solution isn't where you'd probably think to look. We need to go a little deeper than your usual settings menu. We're heading into the PC's BIOS. That's right, this is not a setting you'll find in Windows or Mac OS. The control we need is way down at the hardware level, long before your operating system even starts to load.
So what exactly is the BIOS or UEFI? Well, think of it like the main control panel for your motherboard. It is literally the very first software that runs when you power on your machine, and its whole job is to get all the hardware ready to go.
Getting in is actually super simple. All you have to do is restart your PC, and as soon as it starts to boot up, just start tapping the setup key. This is usually the delete key, or maybe F2, F10, or escape. If you're not sure which one it is for your computer, a quick Google search for your motherboard model will tell you in seconds.
Okay, you made it. You're in the BIOS. Now for the tricky part, finding the right setting. And honestly, this is where most people get stuck.
And this quote right here from a user on a forum just perfectly sums up the problem. This person knows the feature exists, but they can't find it on their new hardware because, well, it's called something completely different. So frustrating.
And that is the heart of the riddle. There is no standard name for this feature. Every single manufacturer, Asus, ASRock, Gigabyte, MSI, you name it, they all seem to use their own term for the exact same function.
But don't worry, because this is basically your cheat sheet to solve that riddle. On an Asus board, you're going to be looking for AC power loss. On an ASRock, it's probably called restore on AC/power loss. You might also see other variations like power restore or AC back function. They all do the same thing.
So where are these settings hiding? Your best bet is to start digging around in the menu tabs labeled Power Management, maybe APM Configuration, or just the Advanced tab. Poke around in those sections and you will likely find what you're looking for.
So now that we've cracked the code on what this thing is called, here is the universal three-step solution that works for pretty much everyone.
It is this straightforward. Step 1, get into the BIOS when your PC starts up. Step 2, hunt down that power setting using one of the names from our little cheat sheet. And step 3, change its value. The default is usually power off, and you're just going to switch it to always on or power on. Save your changes, exit, and you're all set.
So, what's the big payoff for making this one little change? Well, let's take a look.
This is the best part. From this moment on, when the power flickers, you do absolutely nothing. The second that electricity is restored, your PC will automatically boot up. The machine just handles it.
And this is the magic number. The number of times you'll have to run down to the basement or into your office to manually hit that power button after an outage? 0. A big, beautiful 0.
Ultimately, this whole thing is about reliability. You're transforming your PC from a machine that needs your constant attention into a truly autonomous device that just recovers all by itself. It's a true game changer.
And that's all there is to it. A simple fix for such a frustrating problem. You know, solving this one hidden setting, it really makes you wonder, what other powerful features are just tucked away inside our PCs, just waiting to be discovered?